Warning: the following video contains strong language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Those were the days.
Boy, this fucking franchise. This franchise. I just want to ask a question. Who in the right mind is thinking, let's turn Harry Styles fanfiction into a big budget film franchise? Whose ever idea it is, get fired. I'm sorry, just get fired. So yes, After Ever Happy, the fourth movie in the shitty Harry Styles fanfiction franchise. Yes, every single year I get to review an After movie. It's kind of like a tradition on my channel. I reviewed After, I reviewed After We Collided, then After We Fall, and now we got this. After Ever Happy. In my opinion, one of the worst titles of a movie that I've ever frickin' heard. It's like one of the most laziest titles I've ever heard. And yes, we continue on the adventures of Tessa and Hardin having more sex, having more arguments. That's After Ever Happy. Now, I just want to explain this. I cannot believe I did this, but I did it because of one reason. I went to see this piece of shit in theaters, and you're probably thinking, why did I see this piece of shit in theaters? Because of one reason. I literally thought that this movie is going to be the final movie in this Harry Styles fanfiction shitty movie franchise. I literally thought that this movie is going to be the final movie. And the movie, of course, it's terrible. I knew that going in. But I was expecting all that to go away. I was expecting myself to walk out of theater going, thank fucking God, this franchise is over. I never get to see these stupid Harry Styles fanfiction like movies again. I don't get to see Tessa and Hardin's relationship again. Until before the credits of this movie. There are 3 words that came out before the end credits. And the 3 words are,
To be continued!
you're going to make another After movie! I have to suffer another year. I'm curious though what the title's going to be for the 5th movie. Hopefully it's called After We Died, because that's probably the most appropriate title for the next movie. Because seriously, this movie, not just the ending I hate, because I do, I thought it's one of the worst movie endings ever. This movie hasn't changed. Throughout the first 3 movies, there's no story. It's just things happening. After Ever Happy is exactly the same. It hasn't frickin' changed. It's basically like the Transformers franchise. Same Michael Bay shenanigans. That is with the After movies. There is a relationship between Tessa and Hardin, which they shouldn't even be together. Tessa is a dumb idiot for dating this guy. Hardin, of course, is a big giant asshole. I honestly don't get this couple. Seriously, I don't get it. I don't get why people saying, oh, this couple's so cute together. I don't get it. They're both unlikable in this franchise, especially in this movie. Oh my god, the relationship between Tessa and Hardin in this movie is no different. It's the exact same chemistry together. And this movie just has no fucking story. Seriously, it doesn't even feel like a conclusion at all, which does say with the to be continued at the end, because this isn't a conclusion. Seriously, this movie has no story. It's basically like someone is just writing the script and making it up as it goes along. Now, here's the thing. I will give this movie credit. The sex scenes in this movie, there are only 2 in this movie. But that's not a pro for long, because what's taking over with that is breakup scenes. And that's what this movie is about. Breakups. This movie not just has 1, not 2, but 3 goddamn breakup scenes between Tessa and Hardin. Seriously, 3 breakup scenes. They break up, they go back together, they break up, then they go back together, and in the ending, they fucking broke up. This movie doesn't know what to do with this couple. Literally, this movie does not know what to do with this freaking couple. Seriously. There are actually moments in the film where there's actually an arc for some of these characters. Tessa admits to Hardin in this film at one point saying, I feel like our relationship is just about sex. I literally wanted to cheer hard now. I'm like, yes, Tessa, you're thinking exactly how I was thinking throughout the film. And I thought she's gonna have an arc. Nope, she's back together with Hardin. And she's dumbass again. Fuck this movie! God! And Hardin. Let's talk about Hardin for a minute, because there's also an arc for Hardin. One of them is that he finds out that his father isn't his real father. Don't give a fuck. But also, he wants to change himself after he broke up with Tessa, being a nice guy. Changing himself, then being an asshole. He hasn't changed when he changed. He's still an asshole. He's still an unlikable dick in this film. I just don't understand why this franchise made so much money. I don't even know how these movies continue. I don't know how people, like teens, are liking this movie. I don't know if they do like this movie. If they don't, well, it fails for its demographic. Just this movie. No story. Just nothing fucking happens in this movie. It's just random shenanigans. With sex scenes, with, of course, pop music that I don't think anyone will remember. I'll make love to you! You get it. You get it. I always do that because it's a tradition on my channel. With these movies. I have to do that, like, stereotype. Just this movie, I don't get it. I don't get this franchise, how it's been still be made more movies. And now we're getting a 5th one. And I literally thought this movie was going to be the finale of this shitty Harry Styles fanfiction franchise. And each movie I get more mad and mad and mad. I think this movie made me berserk. Seriously. This movie, just, what else can I say about After Ever Happy? It's exactly the exact same movie as the other 3 movies. Except there are some arcs in the film. That is it. And then it just changes back to the way it used to be. It's like the writers are like, let's piss off people much more. Let's make this couple just break up and go back together, break up, go back together. It just feels like this movie doesn't know what it wants to be. I don't even know if this movie consider as a movie, because it didn't feel like a movie. It has no story, no hero, no villain. It has nothing. It's just a movie with random freaking moments. Just don't see this movie. Don't see this movie, because I am absolutely going to give After Ever Happy an F! Yeah, it's basically the exact same movie as the other After movies. I'm not going to be excited for the next After movie. I know that movie's going to be terrible. It's going to be the worst movie next year. Absolutely. There's not going to be a movie that's going to be worse than After Ever Happy. I walked out of the theater so fucking pissed. Sorry about the cursing. I don't like cursing. Just this movie makes me mad. This movie is absolutely one of the worst movies I have seen in 2022. Absolutely. My number one. Abso-freaking-lutely. Alright. 4 times the charm, I guess. So, that is my review for After Ever Happy. Don't see this movie, but if you did, what do you think of it? Do you like this movie, hate this movie, or you thought it's okay? Just let me know in the comments below. Thank God that I'm going to see Black Panther tonight. And I'm so excited. I can get over this piece of shit and go see a much better movie. So, I guess I'm going to go to Wakanda now. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys follow me on social media links down below. Facebook, Stardust, Instagram, Twitter, and Letterboxd. Keep contact with me. And of course, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, notified for more movie reviews and other movie related content. Ring the bell. And thank you guys so much for watching. Have a nice day.